In this video of Aruba, I will show you and describe why is the Aruba-Cruise terminal an important building for tourists? Interesting facts about the country of Aruba. Is Aruba a good place to go snorkeling? Is shopping and food and drink expensive in Aruba? Is it safe for tourists to get around Oranjestad? So please stay tuned to my video. Please remember to post a like, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you can always get my latest travel videos. Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to Aruba. What you just saw just earlier is the cruise port in Aruba, in a little city called Oranjestad, which is the national capital and the largest cruise port here in Aruba. So I'm going to be showing you a little bit more about Aruba and what it's like to take a cruise here. And so I hope you stay tuned and follow along. The first thing you'll notice about Aruba is how incredibly clean and clear the water is. I did go on a snorkeling shore excursion, and I'll tell you about it a little later. This is me disembarking off the ship and looking to the right. You see this massive green and white building to the left, and that is the terminal building, and that's a very important building when you arrive here in Aruba. Just inside the terminal building, you'll find a lot of gift shops. They were fairly expensive in my opinion. Yes, I'm here during Christmas time in Aruba. Here in the cruise terminal, this is where you pick up all of your shore excursions. So if you're on a ship-sponsored shore excursion, you'd be picking it up right here. And so this is an important place for you to go through. So that's why the terminal building is so important. You pick up your ship-sponsored shore excursions right here. Now earlier today I did take a shore excursion and I went snorkeling here in Aruba, and I'll tell you all about it a little bit later on in the video. But first I'm going to show you a little bit more about this cruise port area. This is just outside the terminal building. You'll see all the other cruise ships that are docked here in port. You won't find any hawkers or hustlers here in this area. This area is controlled by the cruise company. So all the gift shops will be fairly expensive. However, nobody's going to try to hard sell you anything here. Some interesting facts about Aruba. The climate here is actually desert-like. It's not tropical. So it's warm, but not all that humid. Aruba is a Dutch colony. The head of state is the monarch of the Netherlands. Aruba sits just 18 miles away from the coast of Venezuela. This is the gate to and from the cruise port area, so once you leave this gate, you're in Aruba officially. The first thing you see when you exit the gate is a cluster of these gift shops. Note these tram lines that are on the ground. It was a holiday today, so the trams weren't running. However, when the trams are running, you can pick up a tram from here and it'll take you all around Oranjestad and bring you back to the cruise port. Of course, there's a fee for the tram. No problem. As soon as you get past the cluster of those gift shops, you're pretty much in downtown Oranjestad, Aruba. The name Oranjestad doesn't refer to the fruit, the orange. Oranjestad refers to the Dutch kingdom. The Dutch royal house of Orange, particularly King William I, Prince of Orange. So the name Oranjestad means Orange City, referring to the Dutch. I'm just strolling along the main road, Lloyd G. Smith Boulevard. The name Lloyd G. Smith comes from an American oil executive. Lloyd G. Smith was the president of an oil refining company here in Aruba in the 1940s. I found the prices in the shops on this street fairly high, but nowhere as high as the luxury mall I'm about to show you a little bit later on in this video. You'll see these blue horses in Oranjestad, Aruba. They're sculptures by artist Osaria Muale, symbolizing the island's rich history with the horse trade, particularly the practice of making horses swim from ships to the shore. Although everyone in Aruba does speak English, the major language is Papiamento. Papiamento is a combination of Portuguese, Spanish, Dutch, and Creole. You'll see an airplane landing. The Aruba airport is very close to the cruise port. This is the Paddock Restaurant and Bar. It has a great view of the marina and also the cruise ships that are in port. I found the prices at the Paddock to be fairly reasonable. Of course, the Paddock does have free Wi-Fi. That's far cheaper than paying for Wi-Fi on the cruise ships. Along with colorful horses, they also have colorful cows. Along with the Paddock, Lucy's is another reasonably priced bar and restaurant with free Wi-Fi. Right beside Lucy's is the Oranjestad Marina. You'll see Lucy's open patio just to the left, right beside the dock. Lucy's has an excellent view of the marina and also the cruise port area. And Lucy's also has free Wi-Fi. So you can sit on the patio, enjoy a drink, and check your emails. From Lucy's Bar and Restaurant, I'm now looking across the street. This is the luxury mall and casino. I'll show you inside this mall very shortly. This is the luxury resort attached to the luxury mall. If you want to see where the other half stays when they're in Aruba, this is the place. This is inside the luxury mall. Prices here are very high. There are no discount stores here. Now, I did tell you that earlier in this video that I was going to talk to you about my snorkeling experience here in Aruba. Now, I've been looking forward to snorkeling in Aruba for a long time before I came here. And so how would I rate the snorkeling experience? Well, we went to two different sites. One was a shipwreck called the Antila Shipwreck, and another dive site. I've snorkeled in many countries around the world. So here's my rating, and I hope I don't offend anybody and I hope I don't upset anybody. I would rate Aruba about a 7, maybe even a 6 for diving, for snorkeling. That's my experience. Now, in my rating, Belize would rate a 9 to a 9.5. Cozumel would rate about an 8 to an 8.5. And St. Thomas, which is an American island, would rate about a 5 to a 5.5. But didn't see a wide variety of marine life. There is no coral reef. It's a sandy bottom, and there's grass at the bottom. So you don't get a huge variety of fish life in the sea here. That's what I found. Again, I hope I don't offend anybody, but that's just my perception. But let's carry on with visiting Aruba. I'm now across the street from the luxury mall and luxury resort, walking on the same side of the street as Lucy's that you saw before. Still walking along Lloyd G. Smith Boulevard. There is a shopping plaza to my right. The shopping plaza to my right-hand side is fairly reasonably priced. On my left is the Aruba government buildings. The flag on the right is the flag of Aruba. The flag on the left is the flag of the Netherlands. Continuing on along Lloyd G. Smith Boulevard. Past the shopping plaza. Here's the view of the shopping plaza. Directly across the street from the shopping plaza is the Parliament of Aruba. Now, those who follow my channel know that every new country I go to, I film the Parliament. So this is the Parliament of Aruba right behind me. However, technically, Aruba is not an independent country. It's a part of the Netherlands. So, but I did show you the Parliament here. So there's the Aruba Parliament, and there is the shopping plaza. That's the main entrance. I'm now going to get off of the main boulevard and head up Orangestraat, or Orange Street. This is it. This is the Aruba Historic Museum to the right, with the clock tower. Again, to my left, that's the flag of Aruba and the flag of the Netherlands. Getting off the main boulevard and going up Orangestraat, the buildings are much prettier. Beautifully decorated and beautifully colored. It's not being done to attract tourists into shopping malls, but it's because of their civic pride. I found the shopping and restaurants far less expensive than on the main boulevard. This area was much more local, more culturally authentic. Stunningly beautiful architecture and buildings. This is Wilhelminastraat. This church is simply called the Old Protestant Church. It is free to enter, and it has a free Bible museum. I continue to walk down Wilhelminastraat. There are a total of 8 of these gorgeous blue horse sculptures in downtown Orangestraat. Each one is unique. With the beautifully colored buildings in the background, you see those tram tracks. Again, because it's a holiday today, the trams aren't running, but you could take a tram from here right to the cruise port.
So, pedestrian traffic here in Orangestraat in Aruba. It's totally safe. You can walk around here. Nobody's going to try to hit you. Nobody's going to try to run you over. The traffic does slow down for tourists. And so you're totally safe walking around here. Another interesting fact that you should know about Aruba is you can buy a beer in one restaurant and walk with it to another restaurant. And that's perfectly legal to walk down the street with a beer or any kind of a beverage, any drink, rather. Fun fact.
And there's my cruise ship and the cruise port entrance. And here's a bar just across the street.
So I'm gonna go have a drink at the bar behind me. I hope you enjoyed my video of Orangestraat, Aruba today. Please stay tuned for more of my travel videos, and thank you for watching.
Please subscribe, post a like, and hit the notification bell for future videos.